Assalamu alaikum students. Today I will teach you English Reader chapter number 4, which is a poem. Don't give up. First, let us know about the poet. This poem is written by Phoebe Cary. She is an American poet. She was the sister of poet Alice Cary. The sisters were largely self taught and had a literary bent of mind from a young age. In 1849, they collaborated to publish poems of Alice and Phoebe Cary. Phoebe also edited The Revolution, a newspaper for short duration. In 1850, Phoebe published her own poems in two books, Poems and Parodies, and Poems of Faith, Hope, and Love. She was best known for the musical quality in her poems. So let me briefly tell you what is this poem all about. The poem teaches the importance of perseverance even in the face of defeat. The poet mentions that true victory is rooted in failure and the spirit to keep on trying in order to inspire children. The poet gives example of strong trees that have risen even after being bowed by the wind, and birds that fly high only because they risked falling while learning to fly. The poet highlights the importance of patience in trying to achieve anything with lines, all that good and great is done just by patient trying. So the poem teaches not to give up even when we face defeat. The poet mentions that true victory is rooted in failure. Before we start with the poem, let us discuss the difficult words and their meanings. Patient means tolerate, delay, or problems. Sturdy means strong. Bowed, here it means bend her branches. Loftier means taller. Prize you means value you. Let us read the poem first.
Don't give up. If you've tried and have not won, never stop for crying. All that's good and great is done just by patient trying. Though young birds in flying fell, still their wings grow stronger, and the next time they can keep up a little longer. Though the sturdy tree has known many a wind that bowed her, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. If by easy work you beat, who the more will prize you? Gaining victory from defeat, that's the test that tries you.
In the first stanza, the poet says that if we have tried something and failed in it, we should not regret and cry. Instead, we should try again and again, patiently, without any stop. Great people have achieved greatness when they tried patiently on their goals. Whatever great and good things we have, it is because of someone's patient trying. In the second stanza, the poet says, if we observe the birds and their young ones, when they are trying to fly, they have many unsuccessful attempts. They fall again and again and get up. But in each fall, their wings grow stronger. If they will stop on the first attempt and their wings will not grow strong, they will never fly. Every attempt they make, little bit progress, and with each progression, they fly at the end. In the third stanza, the poet gives example of strong trees. These trees have strength because they face lot of bad weather. The strength is there only when they face hardship. In the same way, we can also be strong like these trees when we face bad times and failures patiently and strongly, like the trees which are bent and bowed many times by strong winds. But every time they rise and grew taller and taller. We too may have many impediments or obstacles in our ways, but we have to keep in mind that after every storm and thunder, there is calmness and comfort. In the fourth stanza, the poet says that we have to start from easy and small steps till we reach difficult and complex. It is like 1,000 miles journey begins with one step. If we keep 1,000 miles in mind, then walking 1,000 miles is very difficult. But once we start with the step one, we can easily reach that 1,000 mile. If we keep small goals and progress bit by bit, we can connect later on dots and can achieve miracles. We can gain victory from defeat by following this philosophy. So, this was the poem. Let us read the poem again.
Don't give up. If you've tried and have not won, never stop for crying. All that's good and great is done just by patient trying. Though young birds in flying fell, still their wings grow stronger, and the next time they can keep up a little longer. Though the sturdy tree has known many a wind that bowed her, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. If by easy work you beat, who the more will prize you? Gaining victory from defeat, that's the test that tries you.
Hope you have understood the poem. There is no success without failure, and hard work and perseverance pays at end. Thank you.